I have got an unboxing video, and I think I know what it is. No, this box is ruined. That's okay. I literally have like a dozen USPS boxes. Check it out. It's Glidr. Nice case, actually. That's really nice. You know what? I'm just gonna recycle that because I don't need to keep it. This is a really nice case. Wow. Except that it only goes per way. No. Okay. Here we go. It's just okay. So, the other day I did a very, 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 very brief unboxing video of the Antarctic V2. I plan on doing a much more in-depth video comparing these two because this is the Thai Antarctic. Ooh. This was sold to me by Mark Price, the Jurassic Mark, who also did this really cool anodization. Now, my biggest complaint about the Antarctic is that it's really slippery. Oh shit, it's really slippery. And that is, like, when people talk about how slippery aluminum balisongs are, it's like the Mako, but especially the Antarctic. Now, the difference between the Arctic and the Antarctic, I only had Arctic for very briefly, and it was a Washer's Arctic, like a proto. The Arctic has like an extra ridge in the middle, and it weighs like 0.3 ounces more. It's like 4.6, so closer to the squid trainer, whereas this is like 4.3, which is closer to a Kraken's weight. So yeah, the Arctic is more like the squid trainer. The Antarctic is just a lighter Arctic, I guess, because it's definitely not nearly as long as a Kraken. It's like kind of short. The Thai Arctic, though, the Thai Antarctic, somehow, despite it being different materials, they weigh the same. At least that's what I've been told. I'm gonna do weight check actually right now. Fuck it. So first, we're gonna do the Antarctic. Antarctic weighs 4.13. That's actually a lot lighter than I thought. Thai Antarctic, 4.3. Let me reweigh the ant. So that was a lie. The Antarctic is 4.13, though I feel like it might be 4.3. I don't know. It could be 4.13. The Antarctic clocked in at 4. This clocked in at 4.13. Jeez, this clocked in at 4.3. And this being titanium means that this is actually just grippier. This is a first impression, of course. Oh, it's a lot bouncier too. Let me double check. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice bounce. This is pretty good, but this is much better. Oh, I don't think this is even lubed up too. Let me oil this. Wow, this is super nice. So yeah, I'm gonna make a more in-depth video, but I'm gonna sell this Antarctic because basically right after I bought the Antarctic, the Thai Antarctic, which my friend Cream Soda was like real, like, you gotta get this. Holy shit, I'm almost definitely keeping the Thai one, selling the Antarctic. I know someone who wanted to buy it for not a ton of money. So we'll see if I can put it online. I'd rather, I gotta make a new post for all the knives I'm selling. Ooh. Sorry. Wow. Jesus Christ, hold on. I'm still like... So the aluminum one, I would say is still a perfectly fine product. It's very pretty. You can get, they have like these really, I think honestly, I love the way the Glidr products look. I think that they are very pretty and they're very beautifully minimalistic. I personally would have done like a brighter color, but this already came anodized and a very cool, unique anodization too. Um, Otherwise, this is just the Antarctic. So the biggest difference is that these slabs are just straight, whereas these slabs are hollowed out. Let's see if you can see that. Come on, come on. Yeah, you can kind of see how these slabs are hollowed out. It's a little bit hard to show on camera, but you can see the groove opposed to how, let me do the blue one. It's just flat. No grooves. So, yeah, what am I running over? Literally nothing. Honestly, this feels incredible. It's just like if you like an Antarctic. Here's a titanium one. Oh man, I don't know if it's possible to get like one side lighter than the other. Like, I don't want to ruin this anodization. If I can keep the pattern, I would love to keep the pattern, but then like brighten up the colors because I love the way that the colors pop on this. The Taiwan is silver and the HD is black. And like, I don't know, I like how bright and colorful the Antarctic is. So if I can get the colors to be purple and then also have this, I'll have to ask my friend because this is a really cool anodization. I'm not ambidextrous. I'm not a good doubles flipper. Now these are relatively harder to get. This retails for $165. This retails closer to $300, I think. And HD, I think it's still under $200. So if you have an Antarctic and you like it, by all means, keep it. I think the Antarctic is a perfectly fine knife. I was on the fence if I was keeping it or not, but now that I have the Taiwan, it's basically no questions asked. Like, this just feels grippier, and it's just a little weightier. I think it is quite a little, just like a, Yeah, the Antarctic feels a little bit more neutral. The Taiwan, it's just a little bit more handle bias. It's noticeable, but not so much that I'm like, this is bad. No, the pros far outweigh the cons. I do like a neutral knife, but the grip is nice. Like this is so like the Mako is bead blasted and it's slippery. This has a groove, but it's so glossy. It's a shiny knife. So the finish on it is way slipperier than a bead blast is. So yeah, fanning the Thai Antarctic, it is a little bit less neutral. You can feel a little bit of wobble if you're doing. Let me try and do. I'm not great at palm fans, but shit. And let me try and compare to the regular Antarctic. Yeah, it seems a little easier to do palm fans on the Antarctic than the Thai Antarctic. Again, I'm not great at these. It's also kind of a short Balisong, so it's like it doesn't feel super easy to do it. Anyways, just because I'm bad at doing palm fans. So take my description with a grain of salt. Now let me compare the Jigsaw, which is also a short Balisong, but it's very neutral. I feel the Jigsaw is a little easier to do palm fans than the Antarctic is. Sorry, I know I'm holding it kind of low, but. And then let me compare to the Antarctic again. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. I'm struggling. And again, that very well could be a me thing. Oh, no, it's coming along. Yeah, it's coming along. Alright. I like the jigsaw better anyways. Alright, and the Thai Antarctic, which is a little bit more handle bias. Yeah, this is definitely noticeably more difficult to palm fan. If that's a big deal to you, that's a negative. That's a con for the Thai Antarctic. So, Saeed, you told me that they were the exact same weight. They're not. They're close. Surprisingly close. Like, shockingly close. I'm getting a Hybel Menace soon, but an aluminum trainer, which is significantly lighter than the titanium live blade. So yeah, a lot of times it's also incredible that, like, honestly, like, shout out to Glidr, because while not everyone loves their knives, it is really cool how these products look very similar, feel very similar, and like there are various titanium Krakenry handles, and they don't look or feel like the actual Kraken, because the Kraken is like this. It's like, I haven't tried the Squiggles Kraken, but it is much rounder and a very different texture. The Blocks Kraken is got deep face, like huge face milling and speed channels, which the regular Kraken only has a faux speed channel. Like, it's like a full length, more or less, channel. So like the fact that the Glidr could get a titanium version of their product to look and feel relatively similar, like, it's close. It's not the same, but it is close. I'm trying doing. I'm trying to get better at parabolics too. Yeah, that was kind of one. It was not great, but if it was possible to make this slightly less handle bias, like slightly less, this would be honestly perfect. It's just a little bit more handle bias than I would prefer. And I'm not sure. Like, the grooves, the milling, it's about from this point. From this hand. It starts here and it ends here. You can't get any higher because of the pivots. If it was lower, I don't know if cutting out just a little bit more before the spacers, I don't know if that would eliminate 0.2 extra ounces. It very well likely would not. But, well, it is a little harder to fan on. I'm comparing it like rollovers and stuff. Honestly, the Antarctic, I think Antarctic regular does rollovers very well. Its biggest issue is that it's slippery. Very pretty, very aesthetic, very shiny, very colorful, and does fans and rolls over cleanly. It just is slippery. Now the Thai Antarctic, oh well, that was shit. It rolls over perfectly fine. Is it better than the regular Antarctic? I wouldn't say better. In fact, I was having a little hard time. Interestingly enough, I'm having a harder time doing tricks with the Thai one. Shit. That was better. I actually have a hard time doing the aerial into ice pick close for the regular Antarctic because of weight? I don't know. Like, I can't. I don't know. It's like harder to do this. I have. There we go. It's like, I feel like I have to really, like, arc my hand backwards opposed to, like, vertically. Whereas the Thai Antarctic, that was much easier. So, take it with a grain of salt. That aerials are easier on the Thai Antarctic. Fans are a little harder. That one I'm much more confident in Fanning is like very straightforward, whereas like I'm not amazing at doing aerials. I don't really do horizontal aerials. Like I can. That was shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not great at doing horizontal aerials. Heck, I'm not good at comboing aerials either. I only do aerials to close, more or less. But nope, that was shit. Anyways, take it with a grain of salt about my take on aerials. Despite it being a little harder to fan, still fans. I feel like the fanning on the Thai Antarctic is closer to the Cygnus, where it's like a little bit of wobble, just a little bit. Still feels good. And then the palm fans are doable. I'm just not fantastic at them, and I don't really thread them into my tricks. I'm more do ladders and twirls. So yeah, Thai Antarctic, very cool. And you can get it anodized. So eventually I'm gonna ask a friend if he can make these colors pop more. If I can get like this handle like a purple with it. I don't like if I can get the color pop with this pattern, because the pattern is very cool. But if I can get one handle blue, basically if I can match this, I'll be very happy. Anyways, that's about all I have to say. If you like this content, check out the coffee in my description, please. Things have been getting a little dicey at times, I'm going to be honest. I launched the video game, which is really cool, but also the amount of work that I have to do on a video game once it's done-ish. It's in early access, but there's a lot less for me to do. And I am, unfortunately, one of the ones that get a little bit of on the cutting board. Just you know how it is. Programming and art, there's still lots to do, but not as much for audio. Like, so I've been reeled back. So if you like this content, legitimately, it would help so much if you just threw a couple bucks towards my coffee. I'll give you shout outs. I don't give a fuck. I'll shout every single person who gives me a coffee thing. So yeah, that would help. And also subscribe if you like this content, if you want me to do more comparisons and stuff like that, because I have a very robust collection, and I've tried a lot of Balisongs now, especially since the meetup. So yeah, I can definitely give a lot of comparisons to things and how it feels. And this is the Thai Antarctic, and take care. I'll do another video with more in-depth comparisons with these two once I get a little bit more familiar with them. So see ya.